Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play a little bit more Factorio. The Steam release. Alright, so we're bringing some bricks down because we're going to make some electric furnaces. We need to get some solar being made. I usually like to pair electric furnaces with solar. Not a big fan of the amount of insane power usage that you end up with if you try to do it all with coal. Like, it just gets so incredibly expensive. Alright, so we got bust plastic now. It's fine. Not a big issue with that. Hey, what do you know? We're actually out of belt. Bring me belt. Okay, we're all the way down here. Very long bus. Are we even making roboports? It's nothing major. All four of these are actually being used, so... Well, we have brick down here now. Let's go ahead and expand this thing out. Ran out of bullets. Good enough. Should add some lights to this thing. Okay, furnaces, electric furnaces. That is what we're making. So we're gonna have electric furnaces being made. How fast are they made? I never can remember. Take 5 seconds. Let's just go with like 4 assembly machines making them. That's probably overkill, as per normal. And the things that you need steel and brick, which we have down there, and you need advanced circuits, which I don't think we're bussing. Yes, we are. Good. Makes things a lot easier. Are we making shotgun shells? Guess I could make a combat shotgun. They're pretty good at taking out stuff. Also make piercing shotgun shells. Oh, I see. It's... that would explain it. Okay. The thing you need more of is the steel and brick. I think we'd like to have the long-handed inserter reaching to the edge. Well, obviously the long-handed inserter can reach to the edge, but... And in 5 seconds, you'll have the time to pick up 10 items per inserter. So yeah, it definitely needs 2 inserters. Okay, so bricks and steel on one. Advanced circuits on the other. That was plastic, not steel. Okay, this would normally be coal. I like to keep the lines, like, pushed forward just so that I'm less likely to make a mistake. What's up with the no plastic? Ah, no splitter. We are out of belt now, so we gotta kind of come back to the robo network here for a second. One of my other factories that I've been making on Bob's Mods, I have I built it in a slightly different way. I had a path that was strictly for roboports, and it worked out really well. Kind of wish I had done that in this campaign. We're so far away now that available logistics robots, 1,000. Like, we're totally fine on it, but we're so far away that the logistic network starts to lose a lot of efficiency. Okay, I'm doing all of this because I'm trying to get iron smelting up, so that we don't have this issue and we can actually have four full lines of blue belt coming all the way down here. Okay, so it was steel. Plus brick here. For some reason they're only on one side of the belt. Why is that? Is that just by design? I never tried to load them up. Doesn't look like our production's really going to keep up with what we're consuming anyway, so I don't think it's really an issue. That should definitely be a provider. Let's do the same thing just briefly for solar and for accumulators. Let's do the solar first. Okay. I think we'll do something similar with the blue inserters here. They take 10 seconds, actually. Hold on. So that's 10 items. No, it's time for 20. It's just a blue inserter each. That's all I take. Well, from each lane. So why don't we do... how do we do it this way? I kind of prefer to... This thing, I think we just don't want to even cap. We want as much production of this as possible. Okay, so on the interior... It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference at all. It's just copper steel circuits. And it looks like we're overkilling the green production here. So we're going to go ahead and bleed off some of these then. Where can I run these? And I know I need to bring the copper down. Honestly, I need to just really, really ramp up copper and iron smelting and get this line cleared up. We not even at the right spot? What is going on here? God damn it. Did I do that thing where I left a third spot? Damn it. I hate it when I forget that I've done that. So it's these that are off. I don't like doing that anymore. I don't know why I did that in this campaign. I really can't wait for that feature in the next patch. That's going to let it so that you could just like click drag underground belt. It'd be beautiful. Alright, I suppose we could run the circuits with the copper. Like, copper throughput's not that essential right now. At least not this far down. I want to put the copper on its own line versus the steel and the electronic circuits because they're more valuable. And because it doesn't matter, the inserter should be fine. As long as... No, hold on. Now, if I put the copper on one line, then one inserter can only do 5 items. And the other inserter has to do 20. But 20 in 10 seconds is fine. Well, it normally would be. I guess maybe with a level 3 inserter, level 3 assembly machine, it might not be enough. Well, let's go ahead and make it electronic circuits on one. Steel and copper on the other. Okay, we are balanced, but they're all going down this way. Looks like we actually are using up quite a bit of circuit production now. Might need to expand that. And then you... Alright. Works. Uncapped. I just want to see how this looks. If I've done my math correctly, they should just be able to non-stop produce. Even with their 1.25 crafting speed, I'm pretty sure that one inserter each is more than enough. And it seems to be the case, yeah. So, this is going to end up running out of green circuits. This is going to be what happens. We can already see the green circuit supply is just going to just disintegrate. So, we could create our own little green circuit assembly area specifically for this, or we could expand this, or we could just get more iron, because that's actually what's preventing this thing from making enough circuits. In fact, only about half of it's running. Not even half, a third of it, so it's really an iron shortage. Well, since we're down here, I'm going to take the time, even though I know production's going to suck, to set up battery production. And I swear, batteries... And by batteries, of course, I mean accumulators. We have battery production. But those batteries just go straight into robots. Not being used for anything else, which actually seems kind of silly. Let's see. Once again, accumulators are... just batteries and iron. It's so cheap. There's gotta be a way I can run these batteries out. Yeah, I have an idea. Say merge, but we can bust these batteries. Do we really want to bust them, though? Like, really far? Or do we just want to make some accumulators wherever we can fit them? No, I think we bus them. I mean, eventually I've just got to start putting everything on the bus. It's just so much more convenient that way. It's just one less thing that you ever have to, like, worry about hooking up, you know? Instead of making every little damn thing locally. Just make the stuff. Done. If it's not being used by one machine, then it's used by a different machine. It's great. Okay, so we're getting some of these guys. We're not actually bleeding off the circuits as fast as I might have expected, actually. We'll do the same thing here. I think that, hey, power issues. Good thing we're working on solar. 10 seconds and 10 seconds. Yes, we want the same ratio. Roughly. And you only need 7 items, which is nothing. Let's do battery, steel, iron. And I kind of like to just do the thing I did with the copper. We're going to pull this up to the top slot. Shoot. Alright, let's just do it this way. And the batteries are only on one side, but should clear itself up without any issue here, I assume. There he goes. Good stuff. Well, that's going to consume all of that battery production. So now we can eventually start putting together solar fields. Power is definitely still an issue. 60 megawatts. Now that we're using this for more than just that, I think we should probably expand chemical plant production. Apparently, either we're not making chemical plants or I'm not requesting them. I'm pretty sure I'm making them. Yeah, there they are right there. Why is it that I don't have space to request everything that I want, huh? Let me ask you that. Let's do 8 more. I'm going back to building everything by hand again, like I do. I have all these robots, thousands of them, literally thousands of them at this point, and I still tend to build things by hand. I don't know why. Something wrong with me. There's something very therapeutic about it, though, you know? It's just, it's enjoyable. I don't really feel that bad about it. Yeah, that's good. And let's maybe go throw down some solar. Pick up some of our electric furnaces. We need the solar for the electric furnaces. We're not making these things yet, so I don't know why we're requesting them. Let's request like 100 furnaces. Let's go grab all these solar panels. Let's grab some, what We're not even making these things. Substations we should be. Is there something else we can make? Steel, advanced circuits, and copper plate. So close to this feed, but slightly different. Oh, look at that. It's actually throwing away my extra ones. Okay, we gotta go work on iron. Where can we do a massive solar field? I mean, really anywhere. It's such a long rail. Somewhere out of the way, somewhere like maybe in this area would be good. Let's go down there. We have a car. It's like we're outside the Roboport area up there for a while. I'm certainly glad that we have lots of oil. That hasn't been an issue. We haven't had any issue with blue belt production for quite a while. Apparently I do not have anything saying that I don't want regular belt, which I don't. Certainly don't want regular splitters. This feels like it could go there, sure. I never use this train station. This is dumb. It's a bad idea. Maybe not a bad idea, it's just an idea that I didn't end up applying. We should also get concrete being made. Real concrete. So iron ore. Interesting that this belt is yellow. There's a single damn section of yellow belt. Look, right here, a couple pieces. Slowing down steel production. Whoopsie. Well, that'll certainly make a big difference. Turn on the rest of that production area. Okay, we're going way down there to build a solar grid. We have robots, we have chests, we have components. I would like to redo this thing so that these goods are produced near the actual station, so that the belt storage is not so crazy. It doesn't really matter, like it's not something I have to work on, but I'm not a big fan of it being the way that it is. These stations have worked out pretty well for us as well. Like there's nothing, I'm not too upset about them, right? They could do more. Watch out for the trains. Okay, let's start off with just do like a Roboport. Here for now. You want all of my solar panels, all of my accumulators. You probably want most of these. I need a little bit to build the thing out. Now, let's see. There's a blueprint that I really like that Teacher and I have used where it actually has the Roboport in the center. And I'd like to do that one. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Oh, I like that. I want one that's symmetrical. I'm not going to check the ratio on this one, but I think I'm going to go with this, guys. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so we've got to do accumulators around the edge. We're going to end up probably building the first one. We do accumulators. You know what? I'm not going to have enough, I think. So we're going to have to use ghost images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. I think that's right. Let's start putting down the solar panels. We have more of those. That's right. It's a bit overkill on these things, isn't it? Oh well. Could be worse. Where'd the accumulators go? There we go. Nine of those guys there. Solar panels go here. And then we do more solar down to here. We do another one of these guys here. No, that's not right. This one's just a big block of accumulators. That one goes there. The beauty of doing these types of things is that once you have it done, then it's just one less thing to worry about, right? It's all completely automated at that point. Okay, so we're close. Let's try to get 1/4 of it done. And we can rotate it around. A little bit less work for me. Even though it's just a temporary blueprint, for the most part, it'll still work. Okay, so now we take a copy of, well, most of it, like up to here probably. We can rotate it. because it's actually a symmetrical blueprint. That should work. And one more. Okay. And if we take a snapshot of this thing, check the ratio. Ratio is 244 accumulators to 136 solar panels. That seems wrong. That seems way off. Well, well, let's just go with it anyway. I don't really care. It's fine, right? Like, we could even stick another accumulator in there for crying out loud. It's not the ideal ratio. According to, like, each solar panel produces throughout the course of the day 42 kilowatts. And fully charge a thing, there's like some golden ratio that you need so that you can average out the performance throughout the whole day. The thing we want to make sure is just that if we put these down, RoboPorts connect, the ranges connect, and there's space to walk between them. Or we could just make it one big block, but I think the space between them is a good idea. So, this guy is plugged in. This whole thing built out. Wow, they're already out of accumulators. Yeah, the ratio of accumulator need is pretty crazy on this thing. Oh well, Foreman plus... We're gonna need to adjust production. We'll need twice as much accumulator production as a solar panel for this. We're also going to need to start producing RoboPorts so that I can just continuously add this. I'd like to connect this to the actual network so that I don't have to carry around this stuff myself. And then we need to go work on the smelting issue. Get some iron smelting going. Maybe we just run this somewhere else. I mean, we actually have enough coming in for these two. We just build a smelting area like down here. Then feed it back up. Could work. We've got plenty of electric furnaces in our inventory now. Let's try this shotgun thing. Combat shotgun. Pretty good. Takes 2 shots to clear a rock. I like it. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I like the idea of doing that. We'll do like a smelting area. It'll feed into the bus. And go from there. I'm not doing any research, which is probably part of the reason why the factory's not starving. Not that there's a huge amount of green science packs available or anything. Basically, when I stop doing research for a while, all that ends up happening is that the blues just kind of filter through and then we end up with a few extra purples. That's about it. Like, everything else shuts down. There's clearly not enough blue science pack production to get that going, and there's not enough battery production. How could there not be enough battery production? I thought I did the right ratio. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's because we upgraded these, but we didn't factor that there's only one level of chemical plant. Now that these are level 3, we increased production by 66%. We need at least probably 66% more of these. Let's just double it. And we actually are also, we're out of sulfuric acid now. Interesting. Where was sulfuric acid being made? I keep on saying, like, okay, I'm gonna go work on this other thing, and then I can't do smelting because there's always a problem. Sulfuric acid was being made, like, way the hell up here. And it's not being produced because there's not enough sulfur. Not enough sulfur because we're actually out of petroleum gas. What do you know? Tons of lubricant. No petroleum, for the most part. All these guys are running. We're still doing basic processing. How did that happen? I know I set up the water. Did I just forget completely to change it over? Got all this heavy oil. Tons of lubricant. More than we really need. Let's add in another couple machines to convert this. Get that cracked down. I think we want to expand this as well. Do I have any of these? And we'll get 5 more of these guys. We'll double this thing up. We have plenty of crude coming in. It's just that I don't have... Somehow I just failed to change over to the right type of processing. Which is really costing us. And I left the network. The robots are unhappy about it. They all turned around. They're like, fine. Screw you. I want to participate in it with you anyway. We'll strip the piping from the bottom one just to make sure that there's no connection issues. Make sure that we're all within range. Yes, we are. They are complaining about accumulators and the other guys, yeah. Well, fortunately, we're making some for them. So he's going to go just a couple more minutes here. It's going to go a little bit long. Okay, petroleum connects in down here. There's good. The light connects to the middle one. Solid connects to the solid. We're fine with all that. Actually, it looks like the connections are going to work out just fine. He's full of crude. Let's give him a couple more machines here. Actually, I have them now. You lack water. Finish your water. Water. Looks like everything's fine. Everything's good. We're all on advanced processing now. So, at the very least, that's going to double smelting, double oil production, but then also we went from making 4 petroleum per cycle to 5.5, so about a nearly 50% increase. So we doubled it, and then we increased it by 50%. So that's like 3 times the petroleum production that we used to have. Should be enough to keep the thing running, I think. Plus, we're also converting a bunch of this extra heavy oil that we ended up with. We really don't need. Okay. How does this make any sense? You consume 5 sulfur per second. You produce 2 sulfur per second. Why do I have 2 of these machines? Best case scenario, which is what you're running on right now, you can produce... This is backwards. It's 5 sulfur plants to 2. I've done this math many, many times. It's 5 to 2. 5 sulfur plants would make 10 sulfur per second. 2 of these guys would consume 10 sulfur per second. It's 5 to 2. What the hell happened here? Alright, it's just one more thing to fix, right? Okay, and the water. You need 5 sulfur per second. You need 2 inserters putting in. Don't you? Yeah, you do. So we actually got to do this. We got to do... Two inserters putting in. Still not quite there. It's weird, because the crafting speed ratio should be accurate. Is it that we're not producing enough sulfur? Yeah, we don't have enough petroleum to actually max these out. That's why they're stuttering. Right, okay, I'm gonna take a break here. We'll keep on working on petroleum, see if we can get some more petroleum going. How did this happen? Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.